Every time you go to see a movie in a theater, the image is created by a projector. Projectors have really bright lights that display an image onto a very big screen. The very earliest projector was invented way back in the 1600s and was known as the magic lantern. Although it was more like a slide projector than a motion picture projector, the magic lantern was one of the first pieces of early tech in a long line of devices that would satisfy our innate desire to stare at a screen. Invented by prominent Dutch scientist Christian Huygens, the magic lantern would use glass slides with hand-painted images. At the time of its invention, it was very difficult to get lights that were bright enough since the only light sources were usually candles or oil lamps. As a result, the room had to be very dark, and even then would only project a very faint image. The invention of limelight in the 1820s made them even brighter, and eventually the electric arc lamp in the 1860s eliminated the need for combustible gases or hazardous chemicals. Thanks to Thomas Edison, the incandescent electric lamp further improved safety and convenience, although not brightness. Even though it's not a motion picture projector, some suggestion of movement could be achieved by alternating between pictures of different phases of motion. But most magic lantern animations use two glass slides projected together, one with the stationary part of the picture, and the other with the part that could be set in motion by hand or by a simple mechanism. Motion in animated slides was mostly limited to either two phases of movement or a more gradual movement. These limitations made subjects with repetitive movements popular, like the sails on a windmill or children on a seesaw. Movements could be repeated over and over and could be performed at different speeds, much like we view an animated GIF in present times. Movement of projected images was also possible by moving the magic lantern itself. This became a staple technique in phantasmagoria shows in the late 18th century, often with the lantern sliding on rails or riding on small wheels and hidden from the view of the audience behind the projection screen. Typically, multiple images of skeletons, demons, and ghosts were projected on a wall, and combined with the motion of the lantern, gave audiences a chilling and terrifying evening of horror. The magic lantern and lantern slides are still popular with collectors, and can be found mostly in museums and private collections. Of the original lanterns from the first 150 years after its invention, only a handful are known to still exist. Do you have any thoughts on the magic lantern or early films? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.